Happy holidays from all of us here at 2K TV, and welcome to our holiday special.
We hope you're enjoying the holidays with family, friends, loved ones, and of course, showing that 2K dominance on everybody.
You forgot gifts. That's my favorite part of the holiday season, and let's get this show started with a gift from us to you in the form of VC.
Yeah, so are you ready for some 2K TV interactives? Well, ready or not, here we go. In this season of NBA2k23, which of the following rewards can you earn?
Is it
These early season games are always interesting to watch for me. Players are finding their rhythm. Smitty, they're trying new things they worked on in the offseason.
It's all about staying the course, BA. Some offseason training won't pay off right away. You gotta be patient and figure out what works and what doesn't.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. Clock at 2.
Powerful jam by Cunningham, letting everyone know he can get physical.
Marvin Bagley, the third, with the assist.
Now here's Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. Trent with it. Siakam left side. Back to Trent from downtown. And it's Bagley with the rebound. Cunningham up top, guarded by Van Vliet. And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
And when you foul Cunningham, you really gotta whack him, or he still figures out how to score. Already during his young career, B.A.K. Cunningham has flashed the potential of becoming a generational talent with this all-around game.
Now here's Barnes. Really played well against Indiana in his last game. Siakam finds Anunoby. Now Trent, covered by MP. And yep, it's good.
For a shooter as confident as Gary Trent Jr., there's no hesitation.
You know, with Cunningham, Smitty, his talent caught the attention of future Hall of Famer Kevin Durant.
B.A., after they matched up, Durant said he's somebody who can wreck a whole defensive game plan with his size, talent, and skill. That's game recognizing game.
And now the Raptors on the break. Anunoby for 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
This is what you already like about OG Anunoby's game. Has a good feel for where to get his shots along the perimeter.
The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Trent. And now the Raptors on the break. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
That free throw good from Van Vliet.
It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred Van Vliet has earned his spot in the league. The 6th man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
Now here's Cunningham. 9 points for him in his last game. MP, the pass to Bagley. Cunningham outside. 5 on the clock. To stop the run. No good that time. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Well, Smitty, Van Vliet's become an all-star. Is he the best undrafted player in the NBA, you think?
Well, B.A., Ben Wallace is the standard. A multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. Champions like Bruce Bowen and Udonis Haslem, they're right up there. But Fred Van Vliet has a chance when it's all said and done to be the best.
Detroit calls timeout. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
And just far too many turnovers. You can't expect to win if you can't protect the ball.
Aggressive is one thing. Careless is another. You want to stay balanced and poised.
It's stolen by Trent. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. Goes back up. Trent outside. Detroit with a rebound. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
Well, they're going to face each other a bunch of times this season. Each team wants to make a powerful first impression.
They know each other very well, and they'll be getting to know each other a lot better by season's end.
Van Vliet up top. 4-3. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
MP, the pass to Bagley. From deep, MP. Here's Stewart. Drops in the layup for two.
Nice play by Stewart. The man wins with effort.
Trent outside. Pass to Anunoby. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. Off the inbound.
It's simple. Cade Cunningham has all the tools to be an elite defender.
MP outside. Barnes against Stewart. Pass to MP. Left side Bagley. 5 to shoot. Here's Cunningham. Siakam pulls down the board. Toronto has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Down low. And Anunoby gets it to go. On the assist from Siakam. Anunoby's got 5.
I just love the ball movement.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
That's tipped. MP, the pass to Bagley. Pass to Stewart. Shoots over Barnes. And that one's good. Stewart's got his second basket of the night.
This is where you want Isaiah Stewart being aggressive. He's a solid interior scorer.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Now MP. Pass to Stewart. Back to MP. From the left block, he sends it through.
I like how Isaiah Stewart found a teammate there. Impressive passing for a big.
Outside Anunoby. Now Van Vliet. He had a big outing in that Pacers game as well. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Van Vliet outside. Trent finds Van Vliet. Siakam with it. He's covered by Bagley. Siakam, no good. The Pistons trailing.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Anunoby after the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Trent. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claimed the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve.
Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Barnes with it, picked up by Cunningham. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
The Pistons making a switch here. Bay's checked in. Young, he's checked in for Toronto. And comes in for Trent.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Bay passes to MP. Here's Duren. Pass to Stewart. Over Young. That one rolls around and rims out.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And then Siakam with the jam.
Assertive move by Pascal Siakam, slamming it in before anyone can contest it.
And here's MP. Here's Duren, guarded by Young. Back to MP, fires it. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. Anunoby passes to Young, and Young slams it in.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Here's Duren. He's covered by Siakam. Back to MP. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam. Well, the Pistons front office has said they want to have quality character veterans to help balance their roster, Smitty.
What they're doing, BA, they're building an identity. You need those veteran players to teach the young guys what it takes to be a pro.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Counted from distance. Van Vliet's got 5.
No hesitation from Fred Van Vliet. Assertive off the catch and shoot.
Burks passes to MP. Back to Burks. Kicks it out to MP. This one for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. 10 points for him. And MP's made some business news. He's landed a major shoe deal. He's officially arrived.
And you know, from what I heard, he went with Nike as the shoe company. Big get for Nike as well as for MP.
Now here's Porter. Here's Young. Back to Porter. Here's Banton. And it's all from 3-point range.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Bay passes to MP. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Now just a 2-point Raptor lead.
He got right into the flow of this game, hitting 5 of his first 7 shots.
Back to Van Vliet. Boucher right side. Porter against Bay. Outside Porter. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Grabbed that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Bay, no good.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Here's Banton. Toronto the rebound. Boucher finds Van Vliet. Off target from 3-point range.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Bay. Back to MP. Inside. Here's Duren. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Yeah, just too strong right there. Duren is so good at fighting through contact on the way up.
Hate. Completely new group for the Pistons. A big group substitution here for Toronto. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Young. Scotty Barnes comes in for Boucher. Anunoby, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Banton. And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star. But for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1 spot. Bogdanovich against Anunoby. Some solid defense from Stewart.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Cunningham on the wing, guarded by Trent. Cunningham against Trent. Siakam with the defensive effort. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist with that last one. And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
I love it. Making their own luck. You don't want to let off the gas with the lead. Continue to make things happen.
Bogdanovich passes to Stewart. To the middle. MP.
Oh, my goodness! Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Now another view of that incredible Mobile 1 drive.
Oh, big-time drive and finish. Showing a little artistry on that take. I could watch moves like that all day.
Trent for 3. No good there. And Detroit will go the other way with it. He's feeling it. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Siakam's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Van Vliet. Now Siakam. They get it back. Barnes with it. Second chance shot. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the 3 because you can't make enough 2s to win. It's tough to defend the 3, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Barnes. Trent outside. Jacks up a 3. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Gary takes a lot of 3s, and you see why.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Back to Cunningham. MP outside. Bogdanovich passes to Stewart. To the paint. From 9 feet out. And MP with a basket on the assist by Stewart. MP's gotten 4 this quarter.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Outside Anunoby. Here's Trent. Here's Siakam. Oh, MP with a block. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to MP. And here's Stewart. He's guarded by Barnes. Cunningham outside. MP finds Bogdanovich. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Up top, Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. Now here's Trent, covered by MP.
And when you watch the way Trent Jr. can take over a game, just a gifted scorer who can explode once he gets going. He's impossible to slow down.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Toronto.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
And with Trent Jr., he very much is a microwave scorer, Grant.
Oh, he heats up in an instant, B.A. A bit of a streaky shooter overall. I would like to see him round out his inside game to find new ways to score if his shot isn't there.
Here's Cunningham. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know, this team leans on Cade Cunningham for so many things, and he's built to carry the load.
And so he hits both.
Well, the #1 overall pick in 2021, Cade Cunningham, ended up 3rd in the Rookie of the Year voting, but nevertheless had an outstanding first season.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Cunningham has to carry a developing Pistons team. Something you'd know about, Grant. Any advice?
Just keep working hard, young man. He is on the right track for sure, B.A. I know he will get it done. He loves the game, and he has embraced the challenge of making his team a winner.
And he gets it to go. MP's got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Pass to Trent. Now here's Siakam. Back to Trent from behind the arc. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Banton, he's checked in for Van Vliet. Detroit has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Bogdanovich on the wing. There's Cunningham with a 3. Buries it from 3. Cunningham's got 13.
That's his second triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
Here's Trent. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got his 5th assist in this one. Detroit has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Pass to MP. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Got a piece of it. Minute 32 left in the first half of this one. Cunningham passes to MP. Anunoby against Bogdanovich. On the wing, MP. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Bogdanovich. And the foul on Marvin Bagley. So that'll be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. May comes in for Bogdanovich. Young, he's checked in for Toronto. Porter Jr. comes in for Anunoby. Pass to Banton. MP against Trent. Now Siakam. Trent outside. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Trent's got 11 points in the quarter. MP, the pass to Stewart. MP with it. Back to Cunningham. Pass to MP. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Banton, and it's blocked.
With his length and terrific instincts on the defense.
And so it's Toronto, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be back in a moment.
Your Pistons dance team. Give a big round of applause.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And here are the Raptors now. They led by as many as 18. Marvin Bagley is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovich. Then there's Cade Cunningham. And it's MP in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Clock at 6. And here's Siakam for 3. And it's MP with a rebound. Detroit has gone 5 of 12 from 3-point range tonight. And And there's Cunningham on the assist by MP. Cunningham's got 15.
Aggressive shot from Cunningham inside, getting to that point-blank shot.
Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
One thing to keep in mind with Marvin Bagley III, he's still so young.
It seems like he's been around forever, B.A., but he was just 19 when he was drafted, the 2nd overall pick in 2018. His averages are great when he plays, so I think we got to give the young fella a little bit of time.
Pass to MP. Toronto grabs the miss.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense, he might have gotten over-eager.
And again, no good by Toronto. Just over a minute and a half played in the 3rd. Barnes with the rebound. For Toronto, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the 2nd half. Here's Van Vliet. Trent for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Bagley's got his 6th rebound on the night.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
And in Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, the Pistons taking arguably the 2 best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on, and Detroit is definitely fun to watch.
And he drops it first. And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA, they take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
Pass to Anunoby. To the middle. Here's Barnes. Second chance effort. And he sinks the layup. Barnes has got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Good instincts from Scotty Barnes on the offensive glass, and he put it back home.
Bogdanovich passes to Bagley. Over Van Vliet. And that one's good. Bagley's got 6 points.
What makes this big so effective is how skilled he is. He can harm you in many different ways.
Pass to Trent. Anunoby with it. Inside, Barnes. And the basket is good. He has 6.
Good work from Barnes in the screen and roll, just keeping things simple on offense.
Trent against MP. To the paint. Now here's Stewart. He's guarded closely. That one drops for him. MP's got 22 points.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Down low. Here's Trent. Oh, MP with a block. And here's Cunningham. He's got 15 from deep. And MP with a basket on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists tonight.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his 2nd.
And the Raptors call time here.
It's been so fun to watch the growth of Isaiah Stewart. This is a big man who continues to show impressive strides.
Trent on the wing, covered by MP. Can't hit from in close. And Stewart has quickly become a valuable player in this team's rotation.
B.A., I like his hustle on both ends of the floor, and he gets after it on the glass. This guy wants to keep getting more minutes and have more responsibility.
Back to Bagley. Kicks it out to Cunningham. 3 on the clock. Over Van Vliet. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Ivy's checked in for Cunningham. Banton, he's checked in for Toronto.
And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
Man, that length of Siakam really comes in handy on both ends, Smitty.
BA, he's tough to guard because he's able to get his shots up over most guys due to that length. And then on the defensive end, capable of guarding the post and the perimeter.
MP, the pass to Bagley. Here's Ivy. Pulls it from the top of the key. Off the left rim and out. The Raptors with a lead. Siakam, the pass to Barnes. Van Vliet up top. He's got 15. Pass to Banton. Now Anunoby. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Tipped.
Yeah, aggressive defense from Ivy. Goes right at the shot and manages to block it.
MP left side. Got a piece of it. Van Vliet up top. He's a tough guy to check, averaging almost 28 points a game. Some solid defense from Stewart.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Back to MP. Pass to Stewart. Over Anunoby. No good. A bit long that time. Toronto's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Fades back. The shot comes out, and Detroit will go the other way with it.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Count it. MP's got 27.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Outside Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Siakam. It's Barnes on the wing. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. MP against Anunoby. And here's MP. Outside Bogdanovich. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. The Raptors shooting 41% in this game. Here's Barnes. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Bojan Bogdanovich picks one up. We'll make substitutions. You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes, BA.
You have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential.
So for Toronto right now, Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Chris Boucher out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Siakam in at the center position. Trent, the pass to Anunoby, who poked away. Van Vliet with it. Trent outside. Cunningham. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
A 6'6" point guard, Cade Cunningham, can shoot over you.
Toronto's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. So where do you see the ceiling for this younger Pistons team as they continue to grow?
You know, B.A., it's always difficult to predict the limits of a team. But as long as they continue to steadily develop, they could become a unit with playoff potential.
Just 2 to shoot. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. To take the lead. It counts, and the foul. It's going to go on Gary Trent.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
Inside. And Siakam with the slam. Great game for him. Double-double now.
The innate ability of Siakam to see the play forming and gets where the team needs him.
MP finds Cunningham. Got a hand on it. Here comes Toronto on the push. And an Obi for 3. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. And the Raptors lead by 2.
And we have seen OG become a volume three-point shooter because he has a nice touch from that spot.
Stewart inside. Boucher on him. And that one's good. Stewart.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Toronto's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Outside Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Boucher. Trent with it. Now Van Vliet takes a 3. And it's Bagley with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Chalk up 2 there. MP's got 12 points in just the second half.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Toronto calls timeout.
Drafted in 2011, Bojan Bogdanovic didn't make his NBA debut until 2014. Decided to stay in Europe to continue to improve his game.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He was really urging them to stay after and saying, quote, "We're right there, guys. Keep playing for one another, and let's take this game." Bringing the inspiration. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And Bojan with that great career abroad. Entered the NBA at age 25.
I think it was a great move for Bogdanovic. Not everyone is ready at a young age. He worked on his game and his body. Came into the NBA ready to contribute.
The Pistons have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. MP finds Bagley. Shoots over Siakam. That one off the back iron and out.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Here's Boucher. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Here's Siakam. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. MP drives in. And MP throws it down.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Trent outside. Siakam right side. Rebound Detroit. Bagley's got 9 rebounds now. MP against Trent. Bagley up top. Tipped away. Outside Bogdanovic. Shot clock at 5. Toronto grabs the miss. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Trent against MP. Pass to Bagley. From deep, MP. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's Toronto trailing. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
MP drives in.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Fourth personal foul. Team second.
The first free throw is good.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Pass to Anunoby. Boucher up top. And finished off by Boucher.
From super close range, Chris Boucher. The coaches love seeing that one.
And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Van Vliet outside. Boucher up top. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
For Detroit, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Trent. Van Vliet outside. Anunoby against Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Raptors miss again.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
MP finds Stewart. Knocks it loose. Trent, the pass to Anunoby. The three-pointer off the mark.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
To the middle. Here's MP. Another shot. And there's 2. Work on the glass. Paying off that time. MP's got 38 points.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period. And he continues to stay aggressive.
Boucher right side. To the paint. Here's Trent. Lays it up and banks it in. Trent's got 24.
This is what makes Gary Trent Jr. such an important player. His ability to get hot in a hurry.
MP, the pass to Stewart. Van Vliet against Cunningham. Pass to Bogdanovich. Three-pointer off the mark. And for Toronto, they're shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. Here's Cunningham. He takes it in.
That's nasty.
Not a lot of time left for the Raptors in this one. Van Vliet on the wing. Pass to Siakam. Over Bagley. Siakam gets the bucket.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And here's MP from outside. Drops in the three. MP's got 41.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. He can't hit that time. Ooh, good D by Bagley. Detroit has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Stewart with it. 1:19 left in the game. MP outside. Shot clock at 6. Bogdanovich down low. Anunoby covering. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pistons lead by 13.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Pistons.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
I'll tell you, his shot blocking made a big impact. Whether it was on the ball or rotating over to help, he provided the intimidation factor this defense needed.
Pass to MP. It's stolen by Barnes.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
He hits the first one, and that brings him. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. We'll see you next time.
Great perimeter defense in this win tonight. How did you guys manage to shut them down?
This team is extremely versatile on defense, man. I mean, we can switch pretty much every pick and roll if needed. You know, our guards are going to, battle in the post with the bigs if need be. You know, that sort of versatility is what really makes us a difficult team to play.
So you were really crowding ball handlers tonight and causing turnovers, general chaos. What did you see out there?
Again, when you switch, sometimes it creates a favorable matchup. Maybe the guy isn't used to having the ball in his hands so far from the basket. I just tried to be more aggressive. Thankfully, it paid off, brother.
Certainly did. Thank you.
Of course.
Need some help? Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Yo, we got this. Don't worry.
Three of them, baby. Hey, right here. Let's go. Stop this. Give me that. Shoot that, baby. Now we're rolling.
Once I start, I just can't stop. I got you quiet real quick.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Turn it up! Turn it up! You guys the ones who are gonna be losing today.
I see him. I see him.
Hey, yo, right here, right here. Yes, sir.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
We're here. We're here.
Come around. Come on.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Be ready. Let's go.
Get through, get through, get through.
We've been ready. We're waiting your team.
Turn it up. Turn it up. Rip there.
Oh, you done. You done.
Michael had the ability to elevate beyond the normal scope of what a person would see or watch.
Opening night, Michael Jordan went off for 54 points.
Even as a young player, there were times in the fourth quarter where he would make up the difference in a ball game on his own. We used to have a joke in the NBA, you know, can hold Michael Jordan under 20 points? Dean Smith, a former
You know, sometimes in these interconference rivalries, Greg, it gets physical and contentious.
And I'm sure the refs have talked to both coaches about just that, Kevin, keeping it clean. I wouldn't be surprised to see a few quick whistles to drive that point home.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. We've got Bagley. MP is out there with Cade Cunningham. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic and Stewart in at power forward. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. 6 to shoot. Trying to find Bagley and gets it to him. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubas. Four on the clock. From 17 feet out. Bogdanovic, no luck. And it's the Clippers' ball. Here's Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
You can see the handle of Kawhi Leonard so much tighter than it used to be. How confident is he off the dribble?
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Now, here's MP. Coming off a stellar performance against Toronto.
Ball to Detroit.
Wall against Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. There's the three, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
LA basketball.
Here's Wall. 17 points in his last outing. Passes to Zubac. And Leonard has it in the corner. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bagley. The three from MP. Pistons keep it alive. Stewart kicks to MP. Bagley dishes to Cunningham. And here's MP for three. Drains the three-pointer. And Kia and the NBA have a long and great relationship. And now, Greg, they've tapped MP to be a spokesman for the brand.
I mean, guys like Blake Griffin and LeBron have worked with Kia in the past. Good move from them to add MP as the next player to rep their brand.
And here's Wall, following the three from MP. Outside for George. Just 4 to shoot. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong. Now,
MP following the three-point attempt by John Wall. George with the ball. Now defended by MP. So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against the Raptors. Inside. Stewart against Zubac. MP left side. Leonard with the steal. Wall finds Covington. No good on the triple. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Detroit, and this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
Yeah, this is a great rivalry, guys. I mean, even though they're in opposite conferences, you look back and these teams have a lot of history.
Now, here's Stewart. 11 points last game.
Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team.
He hits both from the stripe. They did, and thus far for Los Angeles, no finals trips in the last 3 seasons of Leonard and George.
That's exactly right, Kevin. In the bubble playoffs in Orlando, they got close. But then Kawhi got hurt during the 2021 playoffs, and last year, Kawhi out for the entire season. So health has been a critical factor in their failures.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Detroit leading by 3. Cunningham finds Bagley. Here's Stewart. Cunningham outside. And he drives in. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And on that drive, Cunningham utilizing that athleticism, blitzing the defense the moment he sees an opening.
Now here's Wall. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Bogdanovich following the basket by John Wall. MP passes to Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. Back to MP. Stewart trying to get open. MP, no good.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's MP. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. MP, that's for 2. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. MP's got 7.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Clippers trail by 3. Outside, George. Back to Wall. Takes it out to Leonard. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Detroit ball.
Pistons leading by 3. Cunningham finds MP. Back to Cunningham. Here's MP. 7 points in the game. Cunningham inside. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Pass to Leonard. Dishes it to Covington. Outside, Wall. And there's the pass to George. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, George.
Yeah, but the defense is doing a pretty good job of contesting those long-range shots.
Lets it go from deep. MP, no good.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Here's Leonard. Over Bagley. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, as a great scorer, you still have to be willing to balance it with finding your teammates. Kawhi Leonard puts the ball where it needs to be.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. Poked away. Stewart kicks to MP. Back to Stewart. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cunningham. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And it's 6 points for Cade Cunningham. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 5. Leonard dishes to Covington. The 3 from George. He can't get that one to fall. The Pistons go the other way with it.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
George against MP. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from George.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start. Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Clippers trail by 11. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. All out there with Paul George, and it's Kennard in at the 3 spot. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Now here's Leonard. 33 points last game. Shot clock at 6. From deep, George. Second shot opportunity, and Zubac puts it in. Zubac has got it back down to single digits for Los Angeles. Cunningham against Wall. Right side Bagley. MP, that's for 2. That one's good from the corner. MP's got the lead up to 11 now for Detroit.
An unselfish guy who enjoys setting his guys up. Bagley has impressive vision for a big fella.
Wall passes to Kennard. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Here's George. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
George with the ball. Now defended by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's touched by MP. Here's George, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
And both free throws good for Paul George. Well, we're used to seeing a lot of player movement in the offseason, so how long do you think it takes, Doris, for a reconstructed team to get together and find that mesh point?
Kevin, that is not an answer we will know. A season has to play out. Look back to the Boston Celtics, who were 20-21 at one point before going on to the NBA Finals. Chemistry, how you're going to play, new faces, all of these things have to find a way to come together.
Doris with Paul George and Kawhi Leonard out with injury. Luke Kennard had to take on a larger role in 21-22.
He did, Kevin, and that was a theme that was consistent across the board for the Clippers. But certainly where Kennard was concerned, they relied on his scoring. And even though he was seeing more defensive pressure, this guy finished with one of the highest three-point percentages in the league.
Now, here's Zubac. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Shot clock at 5. From deep, George. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And George kicks the wall. Over Bagley. That one's good. And the Piston lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from John Wall.
You have to be aware of where John Wall is, because at this point he's built his game to be a 3-level scorer. The mid-range is pure.
They get it again. Here's Stewart. Safety that time from Leonard.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Kennard kicks the wall. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
What a play by Wall. It's going to take more than that to slow him down.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Another thing they're doing right out of the gates tonight, applying a ton of defensive pressure.
That one goes in.
Don't you get the sense that Paul George relishes these challenges? He knows he's a top-tier player. He fears no one.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
Now, here's Bagley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Wall. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. From deep, George gets in and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 right now from the field.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They host the Spurs after this one, and that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Bogdanovich passes to MP. Pass to Cunningham. On the wing, MB. Zubac defending.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
No good on the second free throw.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
Outside, George. Pass to Leonard. The 11-footer. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Now, here's Stewart. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And looking at the Pistons' recent performance break, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
Now, here's Cunningham. Paul George unable to get his shot to go.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Pass to Kennard. Wall up top. Back to Kennard. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, this is how Kennard made his way to the NBA. The knockdown 3. Good night.
MP. And MP throws it down hard.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Kicks it out to MP. Looking for Stewart. He gets it there. Back to MP. Leonard with the steal. Feeds it to George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got 9.
What great body control from the all-star forward. Paul George, so skilled at keeping his composure under pressure.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now the pass to Kennard. All taking his time here. Back to Kennard. 5 to shoot. For the 3. The Clippers rebound. Here's Zubats. And it's all evened up. Zubats has got 4 this quarter.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Here's MP. Stewart passes to Bagley. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And at this stage, this is where Bagley feels most comfortable. Knows he has the size and touch to score inside.
Now, here is George. He's coming off a 13-point game against Dallas.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball.
Cunningham against Wall. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action. Bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for LA.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Marcus Morris is checked in for Zubats. Man comes in for George. And Norman Powell subbed in for Kennard. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second chance shots, that's nice.
Jackson, he's checked in for John Wall. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by MP. Here's Burks. Drops in the breakaway layup. Burks has got his first bucket of the night.
You've got to stay attached to Alec Burks. What a job in transition as he takes off toward the rim.
Outside Jackson. It's Powell on the wing. A floater. Duran pulls it in.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Here's MP. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Now, here's Duran, covered by Morris. And here's MP for three. Kept alive. Shots good by Duran. Duran's got 11 points.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Jackson passes to Leonard. The three-pointer, no good. Pistons leading by 4. MP dishes to Noel. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. But Clippers on top. They lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter.
50.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Clippers in the lead. And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Isaiah Stewart out there with Marvin Bagley. Then it's MP. Then it's Cunningham. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. Bogdanovich against Leonard. Back to Wall. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, John Wall's teammates always encourage him to score on the interior. You can see the results right there.
MP passes to Stewart. On the wing, MP. Defended by George. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Zubac's with it. Picked up by Bagley. Outside, George. That's tipped. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Pistons trail by 3. Pass to MP. Stewart with it. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Ball against Cunningham. Leonard kicks the Wall. To the inside. Outside for George. Just 5 to shoot. No good on the 3. Pistons shooting in this game, 45%. To the middle. And finished off by Bagley.
Ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
Outside, Wall. Passes it to Covington. Clippers moving the ball around. And he lays in the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Stewart finds MP, and the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
First team foul.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Outside, George. Wall wide open. Off target from three-point range.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
MP passes to Stewart. Cunningham on the wing. To the paint. Kicks it out to MP. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. George with the bucket.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Pistons trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Stewart misses.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
From deep, Wall. That's good. And it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 5 assists in the game. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Bagley against Zubac. Bagley kicks to Cunningham. MP passes to Bagley. Clock at 6. Knocked away. Pass to Leonard. And here's George for 3. And no good. And Detroit the other way now. Here's MP. And the rejection by Zubac. From the arc. Rebounded by the Pistons. Stewart's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Bogdanovich passes to MP. And MP throws it down.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Outside Leonard. Inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
MP passes to Bagley. Back to MP. His 3-pointers off the mark.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich.
I think fans can appreciate Kawhi's understated and quiet personality because between the lines there's a level of focus and competitive spirit and most importantly productivity that you can really appreciate.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. You know, Doris, there's some pretty cool stories, aren't there, about Kawhi Leonard and what he has done in the community.
There really are, Kevin. And think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community.
5 on the clock. Detroit needs to get off a shot. A 3 from Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And Leonard gets it to go.
But Kawhi Leonard's strength through contact, one of the real problems you've got to deal with as a defender.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. To halt the run, and too long on the shot.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over for the Clippers organization. Los Angeles leading by 15. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Powell. Then it's Robert Covington. Then it's Paul George. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Outside Covington. That three off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Paul George with the steal. And the pass to Powell. Back to George. MP against Powell. And it's Leonard at the elbow. Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a three. Rebound by the Pistons. Bagley's got 7 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
MP passes to Stewart. MP outside. Pass to Ivy. Back to MP. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. MP's got 23 points.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
Los Angeles leading by 13. And Wall kicks to Powell. Leonard inside. Stewart on him. Leonard, no luck. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Powell. Stewart passes to MP. And MP throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. MP against Powell. George looking over the floor. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Over to the left wing. And it's Bagley at the elbow. The dish now to MP. 6 to shoot. On the wing, MP. Baseline try, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Zubats is checked in for Norman Powell. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Clippers. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. And the Clippers call time here.
You know what time it is. T-shirt time!
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said, this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David. And the shot goes in. And the Clippers lead by 13. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Pistons trail by 13. MP with the bounce pass. Stewart against Covington. Stewart kicks to MP. A three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 9 points here in the second half.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Back the wall. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. It's hauled in by Stewart.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Ivy with the bucket.
Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivy, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
Outside, George passes it to Leonard for three. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock, and he gets the bucket.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, then this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
The Pistons working the ball around now. Stewart finds MP. Puts it up from 15. And that one hits back iron.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Cunningham passes to MP. Back to Cunningham. Zubats against Bagley. A nice shot by MP.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Clippers leading by 10. Outside, George. Leonard looking around. Pass to Covington. It's George on the wing. No good from outside.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from three is not the answer.
Kicks it out to MP. Cunningham outside. And here's MP for three. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. MP's got it back down to within single digits for Detroit. Ball against Cunningham. Outside, George. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. George has got 20 points.
Well, Paul George says, I can answer with my own big-time three-point shot. Go to work, PG.
Bagley kicks to MP. Loud pass to Bagley. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Jumps up, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
We are talking about length and activity of Mr. Robert Covington. You want to know why coaches love his defensive presence? It's right there for you.
MP passes to Bagley. Back to MP. From outside the arc. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Outside, George. There's the pass to Leonard. Now, Zubats. He kicks the wall. Zubats trying to break loose. Wall, good. Wall's got 4 points this quarter.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff.
something to think about.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They led by as many as 18 points. And it's Wall in the corner. Over Cunningham. That one wide left. Pistons trail by 11. Pass to MP. Now Stewart. Defended by Covington. The Clippers grab the miss. Covington's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's George. Bucket is good. 22 points for George.
We're talking about a dynamic playmaker with exceptional vision. Go ahead, John Wall.
MP kicks to Cunningham. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Tipped away and stolen by MP. And the dunk by MP.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
The offensive rebound, and that one is good from Zubac.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now, here's MP. And Bogdanovich kicks to MP. Back to Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 from MP. The shot, no good. Clippers leading by 13. Here's Wall. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal
impeccable from the line since halftime.
John Wall, of course, the #1 pick back in 2010. Game is largely predicated on speed, the ability to get downhill, but boy, he has added strength to that incredibly long frame. He has been a force to be reckoned with.
Covington against Stewart. MP, that's for 2. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Leonard against Bogdanovich. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, a multiple-time winner of Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard understands, I've got my offensive game in rhythm. Let me go to work.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Back to MP.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the fourth. Misses the jumper. And here are the Clippers. They're on a 15-5 run here. George passes to Covington. Can't hit from in close. Pistons trail by 17. To the inside. Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Wall with the bounce pass. This is it to George. Step back shot. Here's Zubac. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Los Angeles.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but
so it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and